forgot what I was gonna do. I don't. I came upstairs, and I forgot what I was gonna do. I swear I'm such a moron sometimes. Okay. Well. Um. What was I gonna do? Oh, Wybie.
Oh, hey.
What you what you working on here?
Just working on. Uh, right. On the. Fuck. Sorry. So a while ago you were like, I need a lab or whatever, yada yada yada. Uh, and I figured, well, JD and I got voted in, so I figured I'd start working on an area for your new lab.
Wybie, you don't sound okay. Are you alright? I mean, obviously you're
Um,
not alright, but why
I'm
are you
just,
up doing this right now? Like, we have all the time in the world.
I gotta keep moving. Gotta keep chugging along. Yeah,
Are you sure
Marigold's not
this
gonna
is
fix itself.
Are you sure this is healthy, Wybie? Because I would rather take your health before marigolds.
I'm fine, Sai.
I mean,
Uh,
you know what? No, Wybie, come here.
um,
You
yeah.
you have been doing too much for this town lately. There's so much shit that is going on right now that almost directly correlates to you. Come on, man. Take a small break. From me. You can keep working like in a couple of hours. Just like relax. Watch the day. You know?
I I wish I could do that. But every time I sit down and do nothing, my mind starts going to places I wish it wouldn't. So, keeping myself busy.
You know what? I have a great idea for that. Keeping yourself busy is one thing, but talking to a friend is another. Why don't we just talk for a sec, you know? I mean, how long has it been?
3, 4 days.
Yeah, since we had a genuine conversation. Come on, just sit. Just sit right here. Talk to me, bud.
For what?
About how you feel.
It's the issue. I don't feel anything.
Yeah, I know what that is.
I haven't felt anything since everything went down.
Okay.
That's not true. I've felt anger, and every little noise feels like knives in my ears.
Yeah. You know, I
I
recognize
yelled at
this.
Jay,
Yelled at Jay
JD.
before this time.
So you know how Jay was left alone with Richie for a while, and
Yeah.
how you were theorizing that there might be like a trigger word or a trigger note or something. JD and I were talking, and we wanted to, uh, what was it? Wanted to, like, just, quarantine him for a couple of days to make sure that he didn't, go kill someone or something, just as a precaution. And at first, the thought was, oh, we put him in the prison cell. And then we were like, well, we can't, that, he doesn't really deserve that right now. So we were like, well, let maybe we just have him at home, quarantine. And when we got to his house, Asher was there too. We were talking, it was the whole ordeal thing. Uh, when we got there, JD let it in with the bringing him to the prison cell, and I was like, wait, no, 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 we can just. We talked about having him at home quarantine, and we were like, oh yeah, we'll do that. And Jay was like, no, you've already fucking proved your point. Bring me to the prison or whatever. And we're like, but you could just stay home. He's like, no, no, no. You obviously want me to go to the prison or whatever. And so he's in the old cell that Asher and Moss were in, the one above ground.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
He's there. But before that, him and JD were just yelling at each other and arguing about pointless things, and neither of them were listening to each other, and I just snapped, I guess.
I see. So,
It was
th-
2 days ago.
that means Jay's in the cell now.
Yeah, I think JD and I were gonna let him out tomorrow. I think that's the day we agreed on.
Oh, Lord.
Or it might be I don't remember. The days are starting to blur together at this point.
Fantastic. So, Jay is once again in a bad situation. You said he's at the prison?
Yeah, but don't blame us. We gave him the option to stay home.
Nah, I don't blame you. I'm gonna have a talk with Jay, trust me. I'll, wait. Wait, no. Hold on. No. Hold on. I'll talk to Jay in a sec. YB?
Yeah?
We are in a situation where I feel like talking is the most important thing that we have in our arsenal. Now, I'm no therapist, but at the very least, I know something that used to cheer me up back in my youthful days.
And what would that be?
A story, but not a fantasy story, a story of childhood, a story of struggle. Mind if I relay upon you a story that reminds me of you?
Go ahead.
When I was a kid, it was only me and my sister, because my father wasn't approving, didn't approve of what my grandfather and my grandfather did before them. My mom was not really there most of the time, so it was my father, me, my sister. And because I wanted to do what my grandfather did, my father didn't really appreciate my existence. Which is fine. I never really held it against him. My line of work wasn't exactly the cleanest. So basically what I'm trying to say, it was me and my sister against the world. And my sister, she was younger than me. And I remember that I had to be more of a father to her than anybody else. And there was this time where my sister, Jesus Christ, there was a time where my sister was in the worst situation imaginable, lowest of lows, if I had a word for it. Kind of reminds me of the situation you're in now, the lowest of lows. You're losing people left and right, and everything that you think would, correlate to something good ends up being something terrible. I mean, let me probe your mind for a second. If you look around you and you look at the trees and the sky and the beautiful town that we have against us, what do you actually think when you see all these things?
So much to do.
Right. See, when my sister looked around the bustling town and the huge buildings, you know what they saw?
But,
Hopelessness. Hopelessness, loneliness, and sadness. The three worst things in the world.
I mean, yeah, I think I see that too.
There was one thing that always made them smile, which in turn made me smile and got me in a good mood.
What was that?
It was this story. that my father told my mother when they were just starting out in the relationship. Story goes a little something like this. There was a man who walked down a dark street in a bad part of town as a shortcut to get to the place where he needed to be immediately. On his way there, he saw a woman being attacked to what looks like their lover. The man didn't know what to do. The man either fought, possibly got themselves hurt, only to save someone they had no idea about, or keep on their merry way, with that person's livelihood weighing on their conscience for the foreseeable future. But this man, he already decided. Before his brain even clicked, he was already running across the street towards the man, ready for the biggest fight of his life. And so he did. He went up to the man, shoved him off of the woman, and as the woman cried, "No, please, it's okay, we're working it out," the man just wails on him. It's a huge scuffle, and they both get really, really hurt. But in the end, our man won. And for the first time in that woman's life, she saw that hope. She saw the hope of someone who put aside their differences, put aside their time to save someone, not out of spite, but out of love. And that woman went on to be incredibly successful, and not a day went by where they didn't forget about the man that saved their life. What I'm trying to relay with this story is, no matter how dark of a space that you're in, no matter how hopeless or trapped you feel, whether it be relationships or just life itself, there will always be someone there to save you, no matter how low it goes. And
That was a depressing story, but
yeah, well,
I
that's
get that.
that's how my life worked back then. It was a depressing
Hi,
life.
same.
But what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to be there for you, YB. And you don't have to tackle anything alone, because I'll always be around the corner. I'm not going anywhere.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah. You know, we don't get times like this anymore, YB. I think me and you need a break.
Yeah.
Now come here, give me a hug. Come here. There you go. Don't you feel a little bit better?
I really do.
Fantastic. Now I have to go beat the shit out of Jay, so
Don't wail on him too hard.
I'll only give him a few black eyes. Well, I'll leave you to it. And if you need something,
Alright.
just let me know. I'll be back in no time.
I'll let you.
Alright, stay safe.
Bye.
Okay. Actually, I was gonna make my next stop the prison, but I just had an idea. If Jay's house is unoccupied, I could search for any bit of evidence that maybe something is going on with Jay, and there was a good reason to actually lock him up. I guess we'll find out. Because if there's one thing that I know about Jay, is that his house is where he keeps his life. That's his home. It's where most of us keep our life. So if something is awry, something will be in there. Alright then. Alright. Jesus Christ, it's a mess in here. The hell? Oh, Lord. Melody? The hell happened here? Great. Is this blocked up? Could have sworn there was a room here, right? Wait. There has to be something here, right? Oh, nothing in here. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Nobody will have to know. Okay, I guess I gotta make it to the prison then. If Jay's okay, he's gonna explain that. If he even knows. Why does the prison have to be so far out, man? Such a long walk. I'm too lazy to walk this far. That's why I stay in my house all day. And the vines are frustrating. That much is obvious. There it is. So Wybie mentioned that he was in Asher's old cell. You'd think we'd had more cells on hand, but whatever. Let's just hope that Asher didn't rig it or some shit like that. Knowing Marigold, that would be about right. Jay? Jay, I'm coming in.
What? Simon?
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
You gonna explain to me why you decided to come in here?
Well, it's not really decided. What do you know?
I know that JD and YB proposed you to, you know, stay in your house for a while at the ridiculous notion that you were brainwashed, but regardless, I guess it's better than, better safe than sorry. But you decided to put yourself in a cell? What's up with that, man?
Who told you that? JD, Wybie?
YB.
I mean, Wybie did visit one point. You know, JD never did. A few people have actually visited. I assume the word got out. I'm surprised you only found out, what, today? Yesterday?
Today, you have no idea how deep in work that I am. When I'm constantly working on prototypes and shit like that, and, worrying about, what we talked about. It's it's hard to stay in the loop. So yeah, I just figured out about this.
Right, I understand. Sorry, it's just catching up on some lost sleep,
Well, I mean, I don't blame you. Not a lot of people sleep nowadays. But, fine. Stay in the jail cell, whatever have you. I don't mind. At least you're proving your innocence in some way, even if it's a little dumb.
Listen, JD came to my house the day after the election, 2 days ago. He insisted that I was being brainwashed by Richie, by Sharma, the followers. He insisted that I was, corrupted, against them.
Right.
You know me, Simon. I'm not thinking crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not under their control or anything.
Jay, relax. I know. It's okay. I know that you're
Well,
not crazy. I
it's
don't
bad enough
understand.
people already have a bad fucking word to say about me, and now I have to convince people I'm not,
Yeah.
that I'm my own. I have to convince people I'm my own person now, that I'm not a follower.
I don't know. I mean, listen, dude. After everything that happened, people are going to be understandably on edge. I mean, it was just outed that two of our closest compatriot, they're murderers. Possible.
You
Well,
don't think I've been thinking? That's all I've been thinking about ever since I've been here. Not really much to do. I mean,
I
I've had
know.
a
So
book, right?
you
Just to
should.
read, but
So you should understand what I mean when people are on edge, and of course they're going to make rash decisions. And you're already being thrown under the table. Why not throw you even deeper? You know what I mean? It's just.
no. This is JD being paranoid. This is him not thinking clearly, and this is the reason why he shouldn't have been elected.
Well, I mean, that we
You don't
agree
think
on.
that's a good image for him to come here? He went to my house. Melody and I were just minding our own business, and he suggested that.
You know what? Actually, speaking of your house, I wanted to mention something. Your house is
What
completely ruined, and it's covered in what looks to be blood. What is happening? What went down there?
the fuck? Uh, I don't know. What do you mean blood?
I don't know. It was
Is
just
Melody okay? Or is she there?
Melody was not there. No.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I
I
even checked your room. It was blocked up. I don't know why, but yeah, your place is completely torn up. I was hoping you hadn't known about something, like you got into a scuffle with Asher again or some shit.
um well, when YB came to visit, I guess Melody was gonna come and visit, but then they were like, just saying some, you know, they're kind of mad at me at the moment. I assume
Okay.
she just went on a hunt again, maybe just left the place a mess. I know she wasn't thrilled about, me just going off willingly.
Yeah. Well, that's
Which, by the way, whichever way you want to take it, it wasn't willingly. This is a good opportunity to show the people that JD isn't right. Me being here.
I mean, I'm less worried about the differences you and JD have and more worried about what's going on, but I understand. It's a smart play to really out JD as not exactly knowing what they're doing and just going with the motions. But something like your house being torn up and covered in blood, what if it wasn't me who discovered that? If that was truly Melody just going on, some sort of hunt, as you said it, you need to tell Melody to be
Maybe.
more careful about that. I mean, I knew
Melody's
you
their own
were.
person. I mean,
Well, I'm not going to tell you to tell Melody what to do, but, I mean, do you remember the situation with Moss? Where they came over to my house covered in blood from a cow that they slaughtered? We did not take that lightly.
when the fuck did that happen?
That was
Did you ever tell me
forever.
that?
Did I not tell you that?
I don't think so. Must beat up a cow
Yeah, that was a while ago. That was back
and
when,
came to your house covered in its blood.
yeah, you have no idea. We were freaking out. We thought Moss murdered somebody, and they were being so, vague about it. They were like, "Oh, I mean, it could have happened," but no, it turned out to be cow's blood.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, I
I'll
assure you,
tell you.
Melody is a little bit smarter than that. I think they do most of their hunting or whatever they get up to
Well,
themselves. So
well, I don't exactly know what was
I
going
can't
on
really
with
say
them,
anything
but
right now because they haven't really come to visit either. Like I said,
okay.
I think YB, maybe even someone else, tried to get Melody to visit, but like I said, not really
I just want to be
easy to.
careful because if people come to your house seeing that bloodbath or your house is ruined, they're gonna start thinking even worse things. They're gonna piece it together, brainwashing, you being in jail, and they're gonna start spreading rumors, and that's the last thing that we need.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, if Melody does happen to stop by, please ask them about it because I can't find them, and I'm not about to look all over town for them.
Who knows?
So, now that that's over with, we can talk about some real details.
About why I'm here?
Yeah. Like what are you gonna do when you get out? What's her plan?
Well, funny you say plans. I assume Hollow's been talking to you.
Yeah. I thought I thought it was already made clear that we were all in the know. Me, you and Hollow.
I'm using obviously this wasn't in my cards, but maybe we can use, our plan to our advantage. Me being here already.
What did you have in mind?
There's recordings in here, Simon.
Right.
All I need you to do, and from what I know, um, don't ask me how I know now. It's a bit of a long story, but apparently the recordings only get checked in every so often. Now that MBS is dead, um, so it's good that you come now. So when you leave here today, maybe you can try and see if Hollow finds you or you find Hollow, and let him know that tomorrow night should be, you know, when it happens.
Got it.
That's it.
All right then.
If he finds you or you find him, whatever happens, as long as he knows. I know he's been doing his own thing, just cleaning up. He talked to me right after, actually right before I got, taken out of my own home. Was he wanted to avoid the election. Wasn't his kind of scene. Caught him up, but with Hollow, it's hard to communicate.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's fine. It works in our favor. I'm just glad that because I'm fucking terrified, right?
What?
I'm like I'm scared of. I'll explain to you later. Just stay relatively out of trouble, please. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I'm
be.
fine here. I have a book to write in. I got food. Nobody's coming and try to kill me, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm
And
just worried that
Richie and Sharma are right below our feet. So
I'm just worried that someone like Asher is gonna come in here and be like, "Oh, look who's on this side of the bars now." That sort of it.
no, despite how much of an asshole he can be, he has not done that. But I can tell there was something just about him when he was watching me leave my home. I just know he's.
Yeah, well, we don't have time for that right now. Speaking of time, I think I'm going to meet up with some of the others that might still be at Anna's house. Make sure that they're okay because that's been on my mind since I woke up this morning.
You and Anna?
Just, I mean, yeah, but Anna and Sesby, and I don't know how many people stayed back, but I know Anna's there and I know Sesby's there, so I'm hoping to see them.
I mean, I I didn't really notice that at first, but it was kind of brought to my attention, just before the whole shit hit the fan with the election day. Um, I know you and Anna got closer. Is that something that you're making sure of? That we can trust them on this
I mean,
whole, little group of ours?
listen, I can tell you this much. I know that, everything has been going down. It's making it harder to trust people, but Anna's a sweet and genuine person. I mean, they're troubled, maybe a little bit, but no more troubled than I am. So, it's just
I don't need you to report to me about like what's going on. I don't want that to be misconstrued. I'm just hoping that you can be a good judge of character and know that they're able to help us with what we want to do.
well, if I'm
Because if
being
worst comes
honest,
to worst, they would be let in on what exactly we're doing here today.
I know, and you're right. It's just
Tomorrow, I mean.
it. It's just I don't know. It's different. I mean, Anna's sweet and kind, and it's a refreshing reminder that are people that exist that are not just complete assholes or want something from you. It's just I don't know. I don't know what to think. Maybe they're just using me, or maybe I'm an idiot, but I don't want to think that. So I'm trying to get as close as possible. So I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, I'm happy for you that you're able to talk to people and make new friends. But remember, they were also from the Conventus. I'm not saying that we can't trust Anna or Ku, but it'd be best not to tell them anything about this plan until we know for sure that they're trustworthy, and maybe even after we do it.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna tell them. It's just I know. You're right.
I, I,
It's just
I know. I just want you to know that no matter how close you get to them, that can't come out onto the table yet.
no, no. That'll ruin the plans. I know. But
Even if it's intentional or not, even if they're fully with us, it's just this needs to be kept between the three of us. You know who it is.
yeah, okay. Well, let's stop talking about that for now.
Like I said, if we go tomorrow night, we should have a, you know, they won't even know.
Plenty of time.
Anyways, yeah, why don't you go do your thing? I'll be here till tomorrow night.
Yeah, I hope you're
Can I
ready.
trust you with you know, bringing something?
Yeah, I think I know
You know.
what you mean.
Okay. I'll see you around, Simon. And hey, if you do talk to JD, can you just keep in mind he was immediately suspicious of me, and I think he's going to be thinking the same of you. I'm quoting him when I say he called you my yes man,
Uh,
assuming
likely.
that, you know, you just go along with whatever I say. So, assuming that everything tomorrow isn't derailed, keep that in the back of your head, okay? I don't want my personal affairs to get meddled with you or anyone else who gets connected to me, but just keep an ear open, all right?
You're right. All right. Well, I gotta get going.
And
But
if you do see Melody, can you just make sure that they're okay? I don't know if they'll be coming to visit.
yeah, I'm actually really hoping that I come across Melody so I can get that thought out of the back of my head. But yeah,
Okay. I'll see you, Simon, tomorrow.
see ya.
See you.
Right. So I can't remember where was Anna's house. Oh, right. There's a path outside of my house. Nice path, a really long one. Maybe I can whip up a boat real fast to get there a lot quicker. What does it take to make a boat? Dude, I haven't made a boat in so long. Bro, I don't even know. How do you make a boat? Oh, you probably need a crafting table, don't you? Moron. I can make any gadgets that I want with just tinkering with other things and stuff that I found around the world, but I can't make a simple fucking boat. The wonderful space that is my dumb head. Right then. Back in town finally. The wonderfully comforting banner. Should be a crafting bench here. Is there no crafting bench here? Are you kidding? That's fine, I'll just make one. Now I can make a boat. Oh, it's really that easy? Lord. I thought you needed like a shovel. I wonder where Wybie went. Get me out of here. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, sick drift. Yeah. And I'm here. What the fuck? The doors are open. Sesby? Anna? Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Sesby? Anna? No? Is this even the right way? Oh fuck. Sesby? Anna? Guys? Anna? Anna? Fuck's sake, guys? Oh no 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 no. Anna? Says.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey?
Lord, you scared the shit out of me.
What's
Hello.
going on? You look like you've seen a ghost or something.
I thought you got. The doors were open, so. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we've been doing some ventilation. We went out so that I could show Sesby the sheep.
Look at them. They're just little. They're fluffy. They're
Are
so
you alright?
cute.
Yeah, I'm fine now. Jesus, don't scare me like that.
I didn't know you were supposed to come, so...
That is loud.
fine.
There's a lot of animals here.
Yeah. We've been... growing.
Sesby, get out of the pen.
Aww. No.
It can't get any worse. Sesby's been trying to have a nap somewhere in the middle of the pit.
Sesby!
Yeah, see?
Sesby, I got
Just
a
like
small
that.
tree for you. Come here.
A small tree?
I got a small tree.
Oh, it's the same small tree that I have though. What if I want one of those small trees?
Is that a small?
We can get you one.
Yeah, we can get you a small tree.
I also found. It's so small.
There you are. Okay, so I'm sorry. I just wanted to check up on you guys because I noticed that
No, it's
neither of
okay.
you came back.
I mean, yeah, it's like we didn't really want to, you know, interfere with your stuff because you've been probably busy for the past few days. So I just let Sesby stay with me, and well, I kind of still live here. So
Well, yeah. I
Been
mean,
learning a lot.
I expected you to stay here at the very least. I was gonna come visit regardless, but Sesby, I mean, I was wondering when they would be back.
I didn't know the way back.
Oh.
I
didn't
forgot.
ask.
I didn't want to bother you. You
It's
look
okay.
like
What do you mean you didn't want to bother me? I hang out with you for like 2 days.
out.
What do you mean, Sesby?
I don't know. I don't like asking for things.
If I knew you wanted to just go back to Simon, I'd take you there. You know,
Well,
you can
I
just
mean,
stay.
I was having fun. You were showing me things. I learned so much. I found new flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, those are very pretty, Sesby.
I got a red one and I got an orange one.
Oh, okay. Well, tell you what, you guys want to swing with me back to Marigold? I gotta bring Sesby back home after all.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go, guys.
Sure, Mr. Blutz is very homesick.
Right. How can we forget about your little friend?
Goes with me everywhere.
Right. Yeah, how have you been doing, Simon?
Me? Oh, other than stressing my ass out, I don't know. Stress. It's just,
Yeah.
you know. And when I came here and you guys were just gone, I just assumed.
I'm sorry.
Anna,
Really?
you have outside bushes too.
Yeah, I do have bushes.
Okay.
They're
Well,
the outside kind.
I mean, I have another boat, so
oh well. I mean,
we could, or we could
We-
just walk.
we
It's
could
okay.
just. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. Sesby, slow down.
Sesby.
You're just
No,
gone.
I have
You-
places to be.
Also,
I've
moving
been
this
to
tree,
senior-
just moving this tree was a bitch.
Why
Like,
did
I
it
still
fall
don't know
over?
what's wrong with that. Yeah, when we first came here, it was like blocking the road. I assume it was like the
That is
followers
a
or something.
hazard to the people who are
Well,
voting because your head would hit it.
yeah,
Sesby, come
yeah,
back!
that's why I kind of went. Sesby.
Hey, I didn't even go that far.
Sesby, so
What?
since we're on the long walk, might as well talk a little bit. Where did you originate from? You said you come from a cave, right?
Mhm.
How
Yeah.
far is this cave out from here?
It's actually super, super close, apparently. I mean, it's right outside Marigold.
Wait, so you're telling me you've lived outside of Marigold for however long you've been there, and you didn't hear any of the explosions, the screams, the fighting, anything?
I mean, you hear a lot of things down in the cave.
I guess that's fair enough. Interesting.
Yeah, I forgot you didn't go with us there.
What, you've
yeah, you
been there?
probably were. Yeah, Rob and I went down here.
Oh, okay. I mean, well, I want to see
Yeah,
it
but then
now.
Rob. Yeah. Do you want to take Simon to the cave?
Yeah, I would love to. Maybe you can do some research and you can find out that the berries I eat are not poisonous, and maybe I'll try one.
Right. I'm more concerned if they're radioactive.
They
I
are
mean,
not radioactive.
I don't think whatever's happening
They're
to us
glowing.
is a very
even-
common.
Listen,
thing.
I don't even know what radioactive means.
It means
Yeah,
don't
but I
touch.
assume Simon does.
Yeah, and it's
Mhm.
not a good thing. So
Yep. Right.
by the way, I love the new outfit, Anna. I haven't seen you in this one yet.
It's just something that's been hanging out in my closet for like. I don't know.
You know, it looks good. It's got like a forest rebel vibe. I like it.
Thank you.
It's
Oh,
over here
Wibby's
this
here.
way.
Wybie.
Wait.
Oh,
Might be.
Hi, Wybie.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Sorry, I brought some guests along. We're just headed towards a cave, I guess.
I don't believe we've met.
nope. I've got no clue who you are.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, Sesby, this is Wybie. Wybie.
Oh, this is Sesby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I like your hair. It's like mine.
Thanks.
Hey, how are you doing, baby?
I'm keeping myself busy.
Right.
Yeah. Well, just remember what we talked about, Wybie.
Yeah. I'm keeping it on my mind.
You know, even though not much comes of that, it's just a sad story. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So Sesby is, well, for the lack of a better word, clueless. But you know,
Rude.
they are one of us now. So let's
Gotcha.
just hope
alright.
that the traditional Marigold welcome isn't a bombing of their home.
Do you even have a home in Marigold?
They live in my attic.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's what's
It's
with
nice up
the
there.
new windows and the yeah. So they live there now.
Got it.
Yeah, I didn't use that part of the house regardless, so
Yeah.
might as well, right? And I get to keep a close eye on this one because I like to get in trouble. Isn't that right, Sesby?
No, I don't get in trouble. I don't get in trouble.
Yeah, right.
All I do is pick my flowers and play with Mr. Blubs.
Yeah, Mr. Blubs is
Yeah.
the axolotl, but I don't think YB's very fond of axolotls at the moment.
Oh, sorry.
It's
He's a nice guy.
It's me.
Well, okay, so
It's okay.
it's good to have you guys meet, but cave awaits. So
Dad, you should have a little tree. Oh no, don't take the tree. You stole my tree. Have the tree. It's
Thank
like tiny. It's supposed to be bigger, but it's really
I
small
mean-
for some reason.
If you plant it on the ground, it'll grow bigger.
You didn't tell me that.
You didn't ask.
But
I didn't-
I was calling them little trees this whole time. You didn't tell me they'd be big trees.
Yeah,
I mean,
this
I thought you just like cute small stuff.
I mean,
this
I
little
do.
tree will turn into something like that tree over there.
Yeah.
I like trees.
You know, for someone who's lived in the cave for a long time, I am surprised you like nature so much.
It's interesting. It's new.
Well,
I like it.
You lived in a cave?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the thing. They popped out of a cave not far from here, and I wanted to go check it out.
Yeah, it's right over there.
I mean, you could tag
Would it
along if you
be-
want to.
It'd be nice to take a break from this.
Yeah, so, Sesame, lead the way, I suppose.
All right. I hope you guys like swimming because it's underwater.
Here, just hold on.
Uh,
Yeah,
It'll be
prepare
fine.
to start soaking, guys.
Oh, here, Barbie. Actually, just use this.
Thank you.
I mean, the entrance is still underwater, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
know.
then here. There you go.
Thank you.
That should do you.
It's right here.
Says we don't swim away too far
What?
because I do not remember where the entrance is and people might not see you.
It's right over here.
Oh, I see
okay.
them.
Right.
What the?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to take the plunge then?
Yep.
I'll stay
Home
close to
sweet
you.
home. Oh, Mr. Blubs. Sometimes I take him here because he really misses the cave. He had some axolotl friends. There was this little gold one, but then I stopped seeing it. And I don't know
Wait,
where it
where's
went.
the one? Where's the one that Dare gave you?
Oh, that one's in my ender chest somewhere.
Oh, right.
I just wanted to make sure it wouldn't get hurt. So I haven't been
thought
able
there
to
would
find
be,
a
like,
cool name yet.
A grandiose entrance to this place, but no.
How far down is this?
It is pretty far, yeah.
Is this ash? What is this?
It's clay.
Clay? Oh.
Mhm.
Whoa.
What the?
Welcome
Nah,
to the
I'm
caves.
not much of a cave person, so this means nothing to me. Why are the berries glowing? Are
Yeah,
these the
that's
same
why I
things
thought
that
they
you
might be
put in my
radioactive.
house?
It was like an evergreen.
They're
Yeah.
not radioactive. They're
You don't
fine
even
to
know what
eat,
this word means.
but it sounds bad, and they're not bad.
What
They
about okay?
taste
What
very
about ow? What about that? What is all this?
About what?
The pink flowers spewing out spores.
Well, that's the only flower that I knew before I went up to the surface. I like them. I have one right above my house.
And we got the wacky
At
lily
least I think
pads.
so.
Why are the lily
Oh,
pads?
right.
on-
I gave.
Whoa.
What the-
Okay.
Wow.
I mean.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know why
fall
I
if
They
you
would be
expected
stand
more
on
that.
them.
sturdy.
They fall if you stand on them for too long. It's fun.
So I assume this is where you live then, huh?
I made it all by myself. Because, I mean, obviously, who else would have made it?
Oh, I see where you get your bedding from.
Yep.
You knew how to read and write?
Yeah. I mean, I needed a little bit of a refresher. Because I wrote that a very, very long time ago. Except for that one.
Right.
Lord.
But I was looking for a way out, and a way out found me.
Okay, interesting. So, what did you survive on down here? I assume you didn't eat the zombies and creepers, right?
I mean, sometimes when times were tough.
What?
That's not good for you. I can't. That can't be good for you. Oh.
I mean, I mostly survived on berries and the
Cave water?
berries and not just any cave water. I found out that you have to have a certain kind of cave water. See how that kind looks all green? I tried to eat that a couple times and I got really, really, really sick. And so I found this right here. And so I put down a sign so I remind myself this is the one that I should be drinking because the one out there is bad. It gets a little green over there, but
Yeah, you have a. No, I'm not no marine biologist, but this isn't exactly fresh water. I mean,
Well, it's more fresh than the swamp, at least.
yeah, I mean it's more fresh than what's out there, but like it's not. I wouldn't imagine this is even safe to drink as well. I mean, actually, do you guys have a
Your
bottle
immune
here?
system must be wild.
Yeah, I imagine you could eat literal rocks and be fine.
look what look, I found this one thing and I found this and look.
Right.
You found a jukebox and a disc.
That thing was being guarded by a whole bunch of guys. They just wouldn't stop showing up.
Interesting. Well, this has been an experience, that's for sure.
Oh, do you want to see my tunnels?
You have tunnels to where?
Is it just...
They're over here. Like I said, I spent a long time down here and trying to find a way out. Or
It's a
find a way to
maze.
someone.
What the...
Wait, okay, Sesame, let's not go too far. Come
I
back.
think we're gonna get lost or something.
I thought I found found a way over here, but it turned into a dead end, like most of them do.
Well, okay, well, let's head back. I don't want to actually get lost down here. That would be...
Oh, we won't get lost. I know my way around. There's more down here too. And I dug in a circle.
Come on back, Sesame. I think it's about time we
Fine.
surface.
Yeah.
I don't get why people can't stand to stay down here.
I mean, it's not...
Well,
Not terrible, it's just, you know... What if something is happening up top and I don't even know about it? So, being
Then we'll
away
be
from
safe down
town
here.
well, it's not a matter of being safe. While I'd like to keep you guys safe, I'm needed. I'm needed all the time.
Yeah, same.
right.
Well,
I used to have a whole bunch of shiny rocks, but I brought them back up to the surface.
how did you... Wow. This place is pretty gorgeous, though.
Did I what?
A lot of green.
You would think that that would be my favorite color, but nope, it's the purple.
Interesting.
Like my bush.
Says
Right. Sesbe, are you coming?
I don't want to leave you down here.
I want to show you one last thing. One last thing before we go back up.
Alright. Let's make this one
Down.
quick, though, says we...
Is it the lava fall?
No, it's not the lava. I learned that that's hot and it hurts me.
You touched lava.
Finally. Mm-hmm.
It was warm.
Worm.
It's right over here. This is where I woke up.
Oh.
Right here.
So you just woke up in a cave?
And yeah,
I
so you
smell
can
vending
see where-
machine usage.
obviously you can see where I was trying to find something. Because I thought there has to be something around here that'll let me know where I am. But, yeah. Then I just went over here, and there was a whole bunch of green.
I see. Well, this has been nice, extraordinary even, but I'm worried that I'm missing something up top, so...
Yeah, let's go outside.
Yeah, we can go back up there. Oh, I got blown up down there.
You got blown up?
You see those?
Did you survive?
Well, I mean, yeah. See those? There was something
Oh,
green,
right.
and it walked at me, and it hissed. And then I was on the ground.
Yeah, that's a creeper. Probably something you ate thinking it was an animal.
No, I couldn't get close enough to them without them, you know. But yeah, that's where I've been.
Okay, well... I mean, this was kind of nice. Is Wybie there? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just worried.
I still go back to the cave.
Am I going the right way?
'Cause-
Am I lost? I'm lost, aren't I?
There are two ways, Simon.
Oh, I am so fucking lost. There's no way.
Just go up.
I'm so fucking lost.
Keep
Oh,
climbing
shit.
up.
Are you okay?
It all leads,
Yeah.
it all
Okay.
leads to the same place eventually. See?
Oh, there you are.
It's right up
Starting to freak out there.
here. Yeah, it's just up here.
Here's the fun part. The water.
I love water and going swimming.
I'm not partial to it, but I guess it doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
as much as it
and
should.
then one day I just heard it. Like, there had been loud sounds before, but this was a new level of loud. But it just sounded like a bunch of big things falling over, and it just echoed. And I wanted to find out what it was, but I was scared. And then I heard voices.
Okay, well,
And
and then you came to possibly the worst town you can end up in. So welcome.
Yeah,
I
the
mean-
first person they met was Asher.
Oh, fantastic.
out of all the towns that I've seen, I think this one's one of the best.
Excuse me.
How many towns have you seen?
One. Or two.
Makes sense.
So we're alright. One of the best, I'd assume. Just one.
Boat and element.
Thanks.
I mean,
First.
I've had a lot of fun here. I've made some new friends.
Yeah,
Sure,
but a
there's
lot of the
been some
friends that you
scary
make
times.
are kind of evil. I mean, Asher and Bear and
Asher's
God
not
forbid MBS.
entirely.
Well, not Asher. I mean, like back when Sesby met them, they were probably not in the best mental state.
Fair.
They treated me well.
Asher tends to do that to some people. Why did I open it again? Oh yeah. Go Sesby. Get out of here.
Okay.
Go play with your plants.
Okay, maybe I will.
Yeah, you stay out of trouble. Lord. That Sesby.
It's like watching your father put a child to bed.
It almost feels like that sometimes, but you haven't seen them at night, trust me. They were on the walls.
I have! I've been staying with them for 2 days.
Alright. How do you deal with it?
They remind me of my little sister, to be honest.
My sister was nothing like this, but I mean, Wybie,
Sorry, what?
you okay?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm good.
Don't
You
even know why
really
I'm
should go
asking
rest,
that.
maybe.
I can't rest, not now.
Trust me, Anna. There's no talking Wybie out of this one.
Yeah, I suppose.
Sometimes you just gotta deal with your problems head on. That's what Wybie's doing, right, Wybie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, well.
I'm gonna go back to.
Sesby.
I found some.
Says
Sesby, am
I
I gonna have to
found.
get the broom?
No, I found something.
What'd you found?
This, I mean, I didn't just find it, but it's something I realized I forgot to tell you about.
What?
Yes, I think so.
It's so dark in here.
Someone stopped by to say hi.
Oh, it's there, of course. So
What?
there was in my house? That's fantastic to know.
oh.
I feel like there's been in everybody's house at this point.
Why don't
Haven't
we
seen him in my
incorporate,
house
like,
yet, but-
locks? Oh, that's right, because you could just break through the wall.
Yeah.
At least he's not doing anything other than, walking around ominously.
Yeah.
I mean, he
yeah,
threw a
it's-
trident at Asher and hit JD in the back of the head with it.
Oh.
And
Is JD
yeah.
alright?
He said he was fine.
Damn.
This
Well,
was.
if that's impacted JD's, critical thinking, that would explain
It
a lot.
hasn't. It was. Anyways. Anyway, I just. Yeah, there has gone from just wandering around and, pretending to be a bit of a threat to actually being a threat.
Yeah, this is why I want to instate the whole wear arm at all times thing, but...
I mean, we can
No.
instate it, but I don't think people are gonna follow.
Kinda hard with half of the people around not being Marigoldians.
Yeah.
I mean, would you blame them for wanting to be a part of this town? I mean, it's not exactly the beautiful getaway resort that I would like it to be.
Unfortunately.
Some painting.
Oh, wow. It is so dark up here. It's freaking me out.
My eyes hurt.
Oh, it's so bright now. Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh.
I can't feel my eyes, but
That is not a good thing.
Ow.
they're synthetic.
Right.
I made
Yeah, what?
these puppies. Well, I
Can't
added
you still
these
feel the? Wait, does that mean that all of you can't feel all your cybernetic parts?
puppies. No, of course I can.
So
There's
then how-
all AI generated feeling receptors. It's pretty sick, actually.
Got it.
If I wanted to, I could, turn off feeling, but that would be very weird. I can't feel my eyes because you don't need to. It's all subconscious. Anytime you feel your eyes, it's because they hurt.
Fair.
So, why even have that? My eyes adjust to the light perfectly fine, so it's more of a matter of I don't like being in dark spaces for too long. I'm not afraid of the dark. It's just,
You don't have to. You don't. All right.
Oh.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, we're not
Hey.
accusing you or something.
I'm not, okay? I'm not afraid of the dark. It's just, I'm not.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind.
Not,
What's
I'm
up,
not
Paul?
accusing you. Like,
I'm starting to not believe
hello.
you.
Why me?
I'm backing off.
Alright. He said hey to everyone. What's up, Hollow? We're just, brought Sesby home to their house, to my house, I guess. And I saw YB. I'll give you another hug. Come here.
Is someone outside?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Hollow. I guess, I don't know if you two have met. Hollow's a
Oh.
mute.
Are you around?
most of the time.
Hello was in the hospital.
Hmm?
Sasby was around.
Alright. And, lovely Anna here. Just waiting to check in with everyone. Hope all is well. Was hoping to chat with me in private. Oh, yeah. No problem. It was good seeing you guys again, but, Looks like I'm needed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Hey,
We'll see you
Anna,
around then.
swing back around next time you're free. Just chat the shit up,
Mhm.
you know?
Sure.
It says me.
Oh, yeah.
Stay out of trouble.
None-
Simon.
Yeah?
Take this,
Oh,
just in case.
I see. Very appropriate gift for the helmet that I gave you.
It's not for the helmet. Look, I just don't want the, you know.
I know. I understand. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me, okay? I should be
I'll
worried
try.
about you. I mean, you're so far
I'll be
away.
fine. I'll be fine. They won't
Just check in
target
every
me or
once in a
anything.
while, okay? So,
Mhm.
you know.
I will.
Alright, good.
I'll see you around.
Bye, Anna.
Goodbye.
So, hello? So I'm assuming this has something to do with what you told me and Jay. Yeah, figures. Do you really think it's possible? I don't know. I've been thinking about it all day, and it just makes me worried. What if we end up dying? What would we do? I don't know, man. It just doesn't... It, I don't know. Doing something so dangerously stupid like this, it's not part of what we do. I don't know, it's just different. I imagine it's even harder for you than anyone else here, but I don't like it. I just hope we win. Yeah, I suppose. While Jay has had dumb moments, he hasn't ever exactly let us down on purpose. So, there's that. But there's so much on my mind recently. With, you know... I mean, it's just you and me left, right? We're the only leaders left? With everything that's been going on? I mean... Right. It's a lot to think about, I suppose. This room. First time I was in here was the first time I ever heard someone say, or rather read something so dangerously stupid, yet super bold. But, you know, I do have to ask, why me? Of all the people you could choose to trust with this information, I understand Jay, but me? Do you really think I'm capable of taking down someone like, well, you know. Just seems so unrealistic. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I guess I'm just scared. Just as scared as you are. I'm not cut out for this. I mean, I know how to use a bow. And I somewhat know how to swing a sword, but going against someone like that? I don't know. It's gonna be one hell of a fight, that's for sure. Yeah, I had to visit him earlier today. I just found out that he was put in a cell for, frankly, a stupid reason. He wants to prove himself, prove to others that JD is not making the smartest decisions. And in a way, it works, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter right now. He's going to be out by tonight anyway. Or rather, the night that we need to do this. No, no, he is just as excited to do it as he was when I'm sure you told him. This is still happening, unfortunately, and it's going down. Of course, you have to discuss the plan overall, but I'm assuming we've already got that underway. I have to gather his stuff for him. His tools, his armor, his sword. Yeah, I guess so. Tomorrow night. I mean, I'm not ready, but I'm gonna have to be. This is the biggest decision I think any of us have ever made. Especially you. But it is a means to the end. A means to a end, I'd say. Yeah, you're right. I mean, we're gonna do this regardless. It's hard not to be scared out of your mind when going against them. I mean, I suppose we have everything we need to know. Shouldn't be too complicated. A means to an end. Sleep well.